Hi, it's Chris with Wannabe Honey Farms, and today is kind of an interesting day. This is one of the troublesome things about being an urban honey beekeeper, homesteader, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. But my neighbor right now is doing a bunch of landscaping work in the backyard, and so it's ridiculously noisy. I mic'd up and I'm going to keep it close, so I'm going to sound even probably more like Darth Vader than normal. But anyway, here's my goal. On the 2nd of this month, May 2nd, I split this hive into two. I took the queen, bunch of bees, bunch of frames, and I moved it over here, and I did everything that everybody preaches not to do. I did the same apiary split. And I did not overload it with bees. That was not intentional. I should have. That was a mistake on my part. I did not face the hive in another direction. That also was more of a mistake on my part than anything else. But as beekeeping goes with me, dumb luck just followed me, and it worked out, and this hive is doing good. I'm going to peek into it. It is a weaker population because of everything that I did wrong, and so it is slow to grow. This hive over here is one I'm concerned about because I took the queen out of here and I moved it over here. As of today, I think it's the 27th, so it's been 25 days. Okay, so here's what we're looking at usually. From egg to hatch, it's a 16-day gestation period for a queen to grow and hatch. And then she flies out and gets mated. That could be another 2-3 days. Then she comes back to the hive. If the mating was successful, that could be another 2 to 3 days before she starts laying. And so there's a lot of ifs here. Did they develop a queen? I don't know, because I haven't been in this hive since. I just kind of let them do its thing. So did they develop a queen? I have no idea. Did she hatch successfully? I don't know. Did she fly away and get mated? I hope so. Did she come back? I have no idea, because I don't know if I've got a queen. So right now, the queen in that hive, and I'm saying there is, and I'm saying the queen that isn't in there is, we'll call it Schrodinger's queen, because like Schrodinger's cat. I can believe anything I want to, but we're not going to know until we get in there and find out. It's going to be very interesting. I have noticed that before the population was out, they were buzzing around, they were very angry. And lately, they've been much calmer, not as frantic, I guess. That could be one of two things. It could be they've got a queen and they've settled down now. It could be that the population has dropped to crap and the hive is dying. Again, we got a Schrodinger's cat. I'm not going to know until I go in, and I haven't been in since May 2nd. We're going to go into the long laying, and the only reason that I would really mess with the long laying too much right now is in the event that there is no queen here and I gotta steal some resources, maybe some larvae, eggs or larvae out of there to put into here until I figure out what to do, if I should either wait for a queen or go out and buy a queen. I've only did a split one time before, and I did a Terranoff split. And again, Chris's dumb luck really came through on that one, because a lot of people chimed in saying, what have you done? You've made two hives, but you've essentially killed them both. You're the village idiot. And the YouTube internet trolls just went crazy on me. And it worked out fantastically. And I had some people stick by me and say, good job at the end. So I don't know if it was a good job or it was dumb luck. But anyway, that is our plan. I wanted to present our plan before we go in today so you guys know what I'm doing. And as usual, when I go into my hives, I always have a plan. It's plan A, and usually I go through B, C, D, E, F, and I usually wind up on plan G before I'm done. But I'm starting with plan A. But anyway, if you like this channel, be sure and subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see future videos, be sure and hit that bell. I like to present kind of what I'm going to do before I actually go in. Okay, I'm going to suit up, I'm going to get my smoker going, and let's get after this. Okay, I got my good glasses on for seeing because I'm going to need them this time. And here we go. Okay, I'm leaving nothing to chance. If there's a bee in here, I'm going to look at it. Okay. I like the fact that I see a lot of bees here. That's nothing but good news. Okay, that is a queen cell right here. That looks like something came out of it. Okay, these bees are very, very calm compared to what they used to be. So I can only imagine that there's a queen in here. Just at the calmness that I'm seeing. Okay, my goodness, I think I'm seeing a queen right there. She's got her tail down in there and it looks like she's laying. I think, I can't tell. Nope, I changed my mind. That was not a queen. Okay, but I've got another queen cell down on the bottom there. Nothing going on there. I'm really, really taking my time looking this over. Okay, wait a minute. There's all kinds of larvae right there. According to my count, that larva should not be in there. It looks too old. Right here is where I'm seeing the larva. It's on raised cells. They don't look overtly large as if to be drone cells, but they all are sitting in taller cells. And so I don't really know what to think about that. Okay, we're going to move on and see if we can't find any clearer signs. Okay, queen cells. All right, that looks like a hatched queen cell to me. Or it could be that I just busted it. Okay, I don't know if queen cells, once they hatch, if they just leave them. I kind of have the impression that they would tear them down. So if there's somebody out there that knows, that would leave me a comment, I would sure appreciate it. Alright, so the only sign of anything I've seen so far is those larvae. I see eggs. And I see larvae. The eggs seem to be singles, not doubles. They're laying down at the bottom in the center, which would indicate a laying queen instead of a laying worker. And so I think we're on a good road here. Okay, they've finished off their sugar. I'm picking up frames here. There we go. Okay, so this is a frame that came with the nuke. And it's a food frame. Okay, that is also a lot of food. All right, over here, we got a small brood pattern, a lot of food around it. A lot of food in there. Okay, there's some larvae. Very nice. Okay, I just don't see the resource board in here that I want to remove. A lot of older larvae. I don't really see much in the way of eggs. Honey on the slot. Okay, now this is kind of interesting. This is a new board that they hadn't been working, and they're kind of hanging it down. I don't really know what to do with that other than let them just keep going. But I was going to integrate that a little bit, move that down. Let them work on that. These are both brood frames, so I didn't want to separate those. Golly. Okay, there we go. Okay, by the way, some of you may have come across portions of silence as you're watching my videos, and it may be only for a second, but at that point I did something slipped, a chicken got by me, I don't know what else, but a colorful metaphor may have slipped out, and so I went back and I just kind of turned down the volume on that small section. I had a viewer tell me that sometimes they watch my videos with their grandchildren. And so I've been trying to take extra care as to what I say and how I say it when I go into these hives. Okay, I am going to come back and I'm going to fill up their food because they're using it to draw out comb. But what I did is I checkerboarded some of those boards down there by the food frames, hoping they'll start filling those other boards. I'm going to go peek into my other hive real quick because I'm still looking for a resource frame that I can throw into this one. Oh yeah, this hive is growing nicely. And if you remember at the beginning of this video, I told you this is the one I did everything wrong on. Well, wrong is looking to turn out pretty good right now. I'm not ready to put another box on here quite yet. I don't know, maybe I will. No, because I'm looking to steal a frame out of it. But just look how calm these bees are. This is fantastic. Whoops. Okay. There we go. The first one's the hardest. Okay, nothing there. Not unexpected. Nothing here. Also not unexpected. Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys are doing some barbecue and remember our fallen vets this weekend. This weekend's not just a day off, it's for those who served, didn't make it back. All right. Maybe the population isn't as great as I thought, just by the show on the surface here, but it's still not bad at all for what I started with. Okay, here's a good resource board. It's got larvae, it's got capped, young larvae. I'd like to see some eggs. I don't. Oh boy, yeah, this hive's getting ready to really go crazy. That's an excellent board right there, just full of brood waiting to hatch. Man, I really hate to impede this hive's growth at all. But yeah, I'm gonna put a honey super on it. I'm thinking about keeping this as a single brood box and experiment with that this year. Okay, more fantastic brood. Oh, more brood. Oh man. Lots and lots of brood. Man, this hive is going to be the crown jewel of my season. I can see that coming right now. Okay, just a lot more brood. A lot of larvae. But I just don't see the eggs that I want. I feel like I've got enough brood to steal a board out of here, but I don't see the eggs. Okay, I got a queen cup right here. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing in it. Yeah, it's an old dry cup. This queen is doing a bang-up job. I'd hate to see him want to replace her. No, they're just stuffing it full of honey. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Nothing. I've checkerboarded that. The long laying, that's doing. It's progressing. It's a new hive. I don't expect a lot from it since I got so many frames that I need to have them draw out. This hive is going bonkers. Okay, then they got some, I'm gonna integrate that one there because there's nothing on it, just to keep her laying. We got food here, and then it gets kind of light after that. Okay, I just moved a couple frames around that didn't have anything on them. They were empty. All is good. Okay, I am going to keep a very close eye on this one. And you know what? I think I'm going to quit feeding this one. It's doing fine. We've got a good nectar flow right now. Yeah, I think I'm just going to quit feeding it for now. It doesn't need it. And I am going to keep feeding my long lang. Okay, so the hive that I was most concerned about today, I still don't really have an opinion on. I saw eggs in there. I saw larvae. The larva could have been drone larvae. I'm not entirely sure. Because they were like raised above a normal comb level. They weren't big, but they were, I don't know, taller. The eggs themselves, they were in the middle, on the bottom, not on the side. They look good. So I'm going to assume for the time being that there's a queen in there. I'm going to come back, check in a week. My little split over there is doing fantastic. I moved like one frame around just to give her some more room to, or give the bees some more room to build and work. This one doing real good. They're starting to build out frames. I'm going to keep feeding them the long lang and just try to grow that hive. I don't expect a whole lot of honey production from them, if any. On my little split, I'm thinking maybe in a week they might be ready for a super. I don't know. We'll find out. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to come back and check on them next weekend. And anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. And if you hadn't noticed, Shirley's working the camera today, so everything looked a little bit better, went a little bit smoother. All right, bye. We'll see you next week.